Good morning and welcome to Fort Seller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lynn, and I hope that you had a wonderful Tuesday yesterday. Today is Wednesday, April 7th, 2021. It is a day 4. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to participate in the Mindful Minute. The Mindful Minute is a moment to give your mind and your soul refuge in a safe place away from the past, away from the future, and just rest in noticing the here and the now. This is an opportunity to gift yourself this opportunity to really take control of what you can take control, and that is the present moment. It's the only moment you have any dominion or power over. And if you take a moment and you look around, there are so many blessings that are happening right now that we just walk through life without noticing. So for once, notice it. So today I've got a new breathing technique I want to teach you. It's actually taught to me by a student. And before we get started with that, I want us to just use our senses and notice what is around us. So using our eyes first, focus in on something that is interesting or maybe not interesting, but something that has drawn your attention, and study it. Study what it looks like, study what it is, study its colors, or just a single color. Notice how the light bounces off of it. Notice its texture and things like that. Then take a breath in. Notice what smells there are around you in your environment. Identify them if you can. Then using your ears, listen. I can hear everything from the clock ticking away to the vent blowing air to children on the other side of the wall. I don't know if you can hear it. All three of those sounds are sounds I didn't notice until now that I'm paying attention. And finally, with our skin, take a moment and notice the temperature, notice the textures, notice the clothing that's kind of touching you, and how do they feel? Soft, coarse, comfortable, not so much? All right. Now today I'm going to teach you a breathing technique called the hugging starfish. As you all know, this is a starfish breathing method. Now if you take two starfish, you make them hug each other, breathe in, breathe out, and they let go. Okay? It's almost kind of like you're playing an accordion, right? That's an instrument, when you play an accordion. Okay? So let's go ahead. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes like I am. Let's go ahead and take that first breath in and your breath out. Allow your shoulders to relax. Allow your body to settle into your chair. Breathe in. Notice that air flowing in through your body into your stomach. And as you breathe out, allow your chest to relax and sink. Allow your shoulders to relax. Notice the power of gravity pulling you down. Breathe in. Expand your belly like it's a balloon full of air. And as you breathe out, once again, settle yourself into observing the here and the now. And once you get into the rhythm, breathe in. Begin to notice what is within you. Breathe out. Notice your toes, wiggle them, all 10 of them. Your feet and your ankles and your knees. Breathe in. Notice the upper part of your legs and your lower back and your upper back. And as you breathe out, notice your shoulders and your chest as they relax. Breathe in and put a spotlight on your stomach and your belly. Notice how they expand, and then as you get to that moment where you pause before you breathe out, turn your attention to both arms, both elbows, both forearms, both wrists, and both hands and all 10 fingers. Breathe in. Notice your neck. And breathe out. Notice how your head balances on top. And finally, if your mind wanders and you start thinking about other things, breathe in. Be kind to yourself. Don't get angry. Just tug yourself and your attention back to the anchor of your breath. As you breathe out, arrive in the here and the now. Breathe in, notice, and identify what feelings and emotions you've brought to school today. And as you breathe out, allow them in, those emotions and feelings. Sit with them. Don't push them away. Breathe in. And breathe out. In a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then open your eyes and awaken to the world that is around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort, where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not, that's ultimately your choice. So, choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Go ahead, you can take a seat. I want to thank you for joining me in the Mindful Minute. Yesterday I was kind of walking around the hallways in the mornings in the early afternoon. And I know that different classes show the morning announcements at different points in the day, and it was really cool. I really love seeing some of you guys doing your own breathing techniques, whether it's the smelling of the candle and smelling of the flower and blowing out the candle, or the starfish breathing. It was really cool, and I noticed it, so thank you. Don't forget, we have 3 expectations here at the school. Number 1, show that you're respectful to others as well as to yourself. You want to give that respect to get that respect. Number 2, show that you're responsible. You're responsible with your belongings. You're responsible in taking care of other people. You're responsible with the words that come out of your mouth, your hands, your feet, how you use your body. And speaking of taking care of other people, remember, we want to be a hero in other people's lives. And I know every single one of you have the opportunity and the ability to be that hero. And finally, show that you're ready to learn, ready to eat lunch in the cafeteria in a respectful and responsible way, riding the bus in a respectful and responsible way. And finally, in the month of April, we are spotlighting the character trait of, you know it, that's right, perseverance. That means not giving up. Don't give up. How often have you practiced perseverance, whether it's a worksheet or a task or an activity you didn't really want to do, but you showed perseverance and you got the job done? How often have you encouraged other people to not give up and continue to work hard, even if they fail? Failing is not really a judgment of whether you're a good or a bad person or whether you're smart or not. It's just something that happens in life. And some of us choose to learn from it and get better, and others, some of us sometimes feel defeated. How can we encourage each other so that we continue to learn from our mistakes, learn from our failures, so that we can continue to show perseverance? Think about it. And before I sign off, I want you to hear something that every kid should hear, and you're going to hear it from me, Mr. Lin. I love you, and I like you just the way you are. I challenge you to find someone else, a classmate, a student, or even a grown-up, and tell them that you love them, and most importantly, you like them just the way they are. I'll see you guys around. Have a great day.